Hi Cancer, how are we today? Just doing our weekly readings. This week we are looking at all the good stuff, all the positive energy around you, focusing in a little bit on love as well. So checking that out for you as well. But please subscribe to the channel if you're not already. I do really appreciate that. It really does help out. So thank you. This week I am using the Innocent Secrets lenormand. I also have the Pop Art lenormand, my new brand new deck there. Absolutely in love with that one. We also have the Spill the Tea Oracle deck, as well as those beautiful heart-shaped Lovers Oracle cards. Okay, so getting into it for you, Cancer, starting off with just your general positive energy and messages. Okay, all the good stuff for Cancer, the positive energy around our Cancers this week. Positive energy for Cancer. Wow, I'm seeing this card for nearly everybody this week. Can I get clarity on that first card, please? Clarity, what exactly is that about, that first card for Cancer with a positive message, please? Okay, and where does this lead, please? Where does this message, where does that lead, Cancer, after this? Why? Clarify the number 7 card there, please. Okay, so a bit of an interesting message here, Cancer. The first card we have for you is the Coffin. Okay, I have clarified that with the Mountain energy. So the Coffin is a death and then a rebirth. So it's kind of a transformative energy. It transforms things for us. It ends things that are no longer serving us our highest good, and brings in new energy. You know, it turns all that energy that's no longer serving us into something else. So what we're sort of seeing here is it's telling me about what the ending is more so than anything. And the ending is it's the end to struggle. It's the end to that mountain. It's the end to obstacles in your way. It's the end of delays, things that have been held back and not being accessible to you. I feel like more than anything, it's the end to struggle, the end to blockages within your own self, challenges and obstacles that you've had in your life lately. Okay. Um, it's just interesting to me the way that this is ending, because the next 2 cards I've got here are being very straightforward. We have the masculine and then the birds there. Okay, so it's the birds quite often talks about conversations that are taking place or will be taking place. I do feel that for a lot of you here, I don't normally genderize the masculine feminine energies, but I am actually picking up for you here, Cancer, that this is specifically a male, or somebody that identifies as male. And it's more like advice than a conversation. It's not necessarily a conversation where it's going both ways. Okay, it does feel a little bit here like professional advice or just being told something. Um, so it's coming through as conversation, but it's more so, I am getting an impact here with the masculine. It's like this masculine is taking control of the conversation and, dominating the conversation, and so basically just telling you. um there is a lot of wisdom and advice held by this person towards you as well. So for some of you, this may be something in a professional aspect where, this person is it's basically saying that these things that are the challenges that are coming to an end for you, you're finding out they're coming to an end specifically from someone coming and telling you, oh, don't have to worry about this anymore. That's been dealt with. This is how we solve that problem. This is what's happening. No more delays. We're going ahead with that now. That kind of thing. Or somebody just giving you the right advice so that you can overcome those challenges and move forward into the new beginning. So it just feels like something important, like an important conversation or something important being told to you this week. Okay, and where that leads you, this is quite interesting because firstly, I have the snake energy, which, it can be quite a few different things, this snake energy. So I clarified that with this child. Okay, so we have the snake and the child there. So the child really adds a layer of innocence to this snake energy. So, we're not looking at any of the negative aspects of the snake card here. We're looking at, the innocent, sweet, the start of a new, like the beginning of a new adventure kind of thing for you. And we do have the dog card coming out there as well. So the dog is the card of friendship, of loyalties, of compassion and understanding. For some of you, this may possibly be connected to a person. If so, it would probably be somebody who is a Scorpio or has, heavy Scorpio placements. But there, it's, with that child there, it's going to be somebody very sort of playful, fun, a bit of a prankster, a bit of a jokester type person, to be honest. It's a bit of a prank kind of energy between the snake and the child. That can be somebody who's just being playful by being deceptive, but like not in a negative way. This is a positive message. So it's like having a joke with you kind of deception, It's like, it's kind of this energy of like things are a lot better than you think they are because, it's just a joke that things are bad, if that makes sense. Like, there's some sort of, it's giving the energy of, like a surprise birthday party, for example, just as an example here, Cancer, that, if somebody's throwing you a surprise birthday party, they need to be a little bit deceiving. They need to deceive you just a little bit in order to hide the surprise, but they're not doing it in a negative way. They're doing it because, they're your friend and they love you and they, they want to have fun. It's a playful, fun kind of thing. So this is where this conversation leads you. So I'm not exactly sure what that means for you in reality when I'm getting this, prankster kind of energy coming through here. But it's like a friend. Like it's definitely a positive energy. I'm just like the snake can also talk about things that we're very passionate about, things that we really, really desire. So it's like a new adventure with the things that you truly desire, like following your heart's desire, but in an adventurous, spirited kind of way, a playful way. um, being very loyal to those desires. Um, maybe finding other ways around things a little bit as well, like finding ways around things with because you're being so just playful and having fun with it, and maybe trying to be very innocent about the way that you're following your desires. Can you give me any more information about this message for Cancer? Any other information to help explain this message for Cancer, please? We have the heart and then the stork. So it's like new ideas on how to follow your passions, and it stirs up love within you. It's not being very forthcoming with the full extent of what this actually means for you in reality. But the extra information being love, and the energy getting stirred up, like someone stirring you up just to have a bit of a joke and fun and give you new ideas on how to do things and actually like follow your true passions and stuff. So I'm also getting here that for some of you it might be like there might be some link here to a pregnancy. I don't feel as though it's you or that very close to you. I feel like it's like more along the lines of maybe it is something to do with a surprise party, and somebody's like throwing a surprise party, or but it's actually to like let people know that they're pregnant, and that's the surprise is, oh, guess what, I'm pregnant. But if it feels like friends or family to you, it doesn't feel like too close to you, like as in yourself or your partner. It's not quite that close. But you may be finding out about a friend's pregnancy, but it's like a surprise. It is like some sort of surprise energy here, like a pranky kind of jokester energy. So that's very interesting. Let me know, Cancer, what happens there. Like I said, the message isn't coming through super clear for me, but so I'd be very interested to see how that plays out in your reality. Cancer, looking at love and romance for Cancer. What's the positive messages for Cancer with love and romance? Oh, is this you, Cancer? I am really getting a strong Scorpio energy in your reading today too. So even though it came up in that snake card, the Scorpio energy, I have other energies here. I do have Aries as well as Capricorn on the table as well, but I really am picking up a strong Scorpio energy coming through here as well. But I feel like this might be, I don't know if this is you or somebody else, Cancer, but we have the skirt card. Yes, SKRT. Skirt, skirt. Quick getaway, the runner escaping. But graduation day, leveling up, lessons learned, acquired wisdom. So whoever the runner is that you or is that somebody else? Are you the runner or the chaser when it comes to love? Are you the one that chases love, or are you the one that runs away from love? Someone here is leveling up and not going to be the runner anymore kind of thing, that they're actually going to start approaching love in a I'm going to stand here and deal with this face on. I'm not going to run from this. They're leveling up. They've learnt their lesson about running away. We also have glow up. So we're leveling up and glowing up. Major transformation, drastic changes in and self-improvement. So whoever the runner is, if that's you, you really are going through a bit of a glow up here. Drastic changes. We do see a lot of transformation too. Like we saw that in your general energy, starting us off with that coffin energy. So definitely seeing some transformative energy in your reading today as well. But Cancer, positive energy for Cancer when it comes to love and romance. So firstly, we've got the Tower, followed by the Cross. And then I also have here the Ring and then the Rider. Once again, are you the runner or the chaser, Cancer? Because if you are the chaser and you identify as the chaser and you know who the runner is, I am picking up this energy of them. For some of you, they may be coming back around with news of a proposal, wanting to marry you kind of energy. Not going to lie. This runner is coming, they're turning back around. Because it's like, with the Tower here, it's like they've spent time by themselves and now, like, they've been up in their little tower, like little Rapunzel, and they've realized that no one's coming to save them from their tower. They need to do something about that themselves. They need to level up. And, they've been in isolation. Or is that you? Once again, is that you or is that this person? Destiny has a strong factor to play here. The Tower sometimes can talk about places of authority, and with the Cross there, this could be like a church, and then with the Ring as well, like a church wedding type thing. There may be a church wedding in your energy at the moment as well. So for those of you where we're having some sort of surprise party, maybe that's what, maybe it's connected to that, oh, look, we're going to have a church, we're going to have a wedding because someone's pregnant or something like that. Either way, I feel like you have been alone long enough as well, Cancer. You've been alone long enough yourself. Whether that is you in the Tower or not, you yourself have been alone long enough, and it's time. It's time. It's that isolation has been a burden for long enough, and it's time to have faith in moving forward, in relationships, moving forward. It's time to start having a bit more faith in relationships and knowing that they are going to move forward in a positive way for you. Okay? So it feels like that's all that wants to be said about that. Any extra information for Cancer when it comes to love and romance? Any other messages Cancer needs to see in regard to love and romance, please? Only time will tell. So that's a little bit like that Cross energy too. Divine timing, trusting. having faith that things are working in your favor, and having faith that it's time to start moving forward in love and relationships, especially like commitment. It's time to start moving forward with commitment rather than staying in that tower. In the background at the moment, Cancer, I've got Diamonds by Rihanna singing as well. It's it feels like it's time to start moving forward in relationships, whatever that means to you, Cancer. And it may not be you making those big moves. It may be somebody moving towards you with that rider. Somebody might be actually moving towards you, offering commitment. It doesn't necessarily mean that, like I said, these two together can talk about like a church, but it doesn't necessarily mean that we're talking about marriage. It may just mean that, somebody's been seeking spiritual guidance here, and they know that, commitment needs to be something that they're coming forward with. So it's coming back down to this runner chaser dynamic, Cancer. If you know who the runner and the chaser are here, because it feels as though this message is specifically for a runner chaser dynamic. All right, so whatever that means to you guys, if it doesn't resonate to you, check one of your other placements, check your moon, check your Venus. But that's what we have for you today. Please subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all again soon.